I'm Dan MacKinnon. I'm the brewmaster and one of the co-owners of MacKinnon Brothers Brewing. I brew the beer alongside a few other people that work here. One of the key points of MacKinnon Brothers is we're a farm-based brewery, so we try to use ingredients from our farm or other local farms in all the beer. I did my undergraduate degree at Guelph. I worked for a year and then I applied for the master's degree in brewing and distilling at Heriot-Watt University in Scotland. And I got accepted and I went over there and did my master's degree. And then I worked in the brewing industry in England after that for a couple years. But I always wanted to come back to the farm. My family's farm, it's been in our family since 1784, so it's quite a long time, quite a bit of heritage there. And my brother felt the same way. He was working as a mechanical engineer. He went to Queen's and he was working at Kellogg's at the time. You know, we decided to kind of quit our jobs and move back to the farm. So we ordered all our brewing equipment with the plan of, like, as we got busier, we'd start implementing more automation. And I met someone from St. Lawrence College and they'd mentioned this program. So I think that was in 2015. So the plan was, like, we'd give the students some guidance of how we want the process to work and they would go through implementing it, along with help from, you know, some professors at St. Lawrence College and my brother, who's a mechanical engineer and had some experience in automation as well. These guys haven't worked in industry before. They weren't sure where to get these valves, how to find them, so they went out and took the initiative and called suppliers and described the process that we were trying to do. They went back and they built a flow diagram, but like realistic, so all the valves and were all on a board flowing together, and they tested the whole process. It felt really good when they would get one little segment complete, where I'm like, you guys have no idea how much time this is gonna save me, because they were in the brewery installing it and watching it, and they came out and watched a few brews, and I was like, can you guys just make it so it spins like 5 times, drops for a second, spins like 5 times? They're like, for sure. And they did that like that, and that saved me 25 minutes every day. Now I just hit start and it automatically unloads all the grain. So the old system was totally manual. Like, I just had my phone or a watch with a timer, and I'd be like, okay, 1 hour boil. You know, I'm watching it. When it starts boiling, you know, I start the timer and I'm controlling the valves manually just to keep the boil at the right level. You know, maybe the boil went 2 or 3 minutes longer. So there's, you know, a few percentage energy efficiency you just lost there. So now with the automation where it shuts itself off, it's like, you know, just way better. We made sure, and we talked to the students, that there was going to be like room for adding more automation as we went forward, because the students can only be here for so long. So we've continued improving the systems to try to increase the efficiency and the product quality and consistency. We implemented a system where the electricity's cheaper at night and it's a lot cooler at night, so our chillers don't have to work as hard, especially in the summer. So it can be like 4 or 5 times as efficient to run your chillers at night. So that ends up saving us money and energy at the end of the day. So we're thinking about building a new building, and we want to put solar panels on it for the net metering system. Another one, we'd like to someday like get an old farm truck and electrify it, because our deliveries are mostly local, so we don't need a crazy amount of range. So that's one other goal. Again, it's kind of expensive and a little bit out there, but I feel like in the future it's something that we could definitely accomplish. It just makes sense for us to try to be low carbon. Like, the farm's right here. Why would I be buying grain from God knows where when we could try to focus on using local grains? And customers really seem to appreciate that. It makes a more unique product. And it's, again, something you can be proud of, that, you know, you're helping, or at least not adding as much to the problem of greenhouse gases. And I think a lot of other breweries are in the same boat. Like, it's on people's minds for sure.